Hello, how are you friends? Dear investors, welcome to the page. If you're new or you've been here to listen to me yap, I'm glad you're here. Let's talk about two penny stocks that are going through a very rough, difficult time, which will be TRKA and Mullen Automotive. So friends, let's talk about Mullen Automotive here first. So obviously, been talking about this stock for a while now. The company received an extension to get their stock to $1 within 10 consecutive trading days. They don't need it just for one day, they need it for 10 consecutive trading days to stay on the NASDAQ. That is just the rules for everyone, and that is where they're at right now, and they have till the end of May to get that done. The problem is, it's not looking too good. So unless something dramatic happens here that we see Mullen be short traded and pushed up quite a bit here to remain over $1 and popping some good news on top of that, more than likely we are headed down the road of a reverse split. That is more than likely where Mullen is going at this point. Some news will potentially break that could spike Mullen. So listen to this. This is the kicker. This is the kicker. March 31st is the deadline for Mullen that it will begin delivering its Class 1 EV cargo vans to a supplier. So obviously we are waiting on news for that to happen. Now if that does happen, that's going to be a great news, and that's probably going to shoot the stock up. Now is it going to shoot it up to over $1? I don't know. And why I would probably say no. I think it probably we could see a potential short hit to 30 to 40 cents here, possibly. The problem is, I think a lot of people, even big investors that are day traders, they know kind of what's coming here. Mullen is just, listen, it's a car company that's trying to get off its feet. It's a real company. It's just like every other EV company. It's ran into huge issues with delays, not meeting time crunches. We're going to see if they do this one. So it's in a bad situation, and it only has to the end of May here to get their stock, like I said, above $1. So there's a lot of bad things that are pushing back on it right now. And the main one of all, it's lost investors' trust to really put in a lot of money into it for the long haul. I'm just gonna be honest, it would be crazy to put in a lot of money into this stock right now, unless something, like I said, once again, something dramatic does change here. I do like Mullen. I'm not trying to come in here as a bear and say it's a terrible company. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying where it's at right now as a stock, financially, a brand new startup, EV company. It's facing challenges just like every other EV company, but more than likely it is headed for a reverse split. So if people are telling you to put money into this right now, I would be careful. But saying that, they do have this deadline. Hopefully they do meet, and by next week we could see this pop. Have a pop maybe to a 30-40 cent range, but please do not bet all of your marbles on that situation just because I'm saying that. I'm just saying that because the stock is so cheap right now, and we could potentially see it shoot up by next week. So with that, I'm going to be quiet about Mullen. We will obviously talk about Mullen again. There's a lot that's going to happen there with Mullen. But friends, like I said, please be careful playing around with Mullen. It is in a very dangerous part of the ocean right now. Like, it is chum infested water with sharks, buying, trading. This is, day trader heaven right here. And this is where people that don't have a lot of money to play with or maybe thinking, I'm going to put money in this for the long run, that might not be the best idea right now. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. So friends, that's Mullen. Talking about TRKA here. So this is a stock that we covered pretty heavy here. It had a nice run a few weeks ago where it ran to right under an 80-cent bid price. Since then, we've seen it just kind of fall apart here and not keep any volume, it's been demolished by a lack of, push from investors. Now today was a big push. Today, it went from 19 to 30 cents in a matter of seconds. Surprisingly and thankfully, it has kept this 30-cent range. So this is very interesting. let's see if we can get to a 40-50. Here comes the big but. I do want to warn people, be very careful with this situation too. The company has had a situation happen to it here. Shares of TRKA slid 39% on Tuesday after the firm reported lower than expected profits. The group announced it earned $5 million in the past 6 months, a run rate that would have missed its lofty $27 million adjustment EBITDA target by a wide margin. And here's the ticker right here. Here's where we really need to pay attention and what sucks. The rapid decline now places TRKA stock on a SES short sell restriction, SSR list, also known as alternative uptick rule. The rule is designed to decrease the risk of short selling. I got us. Bear raids, placing limits on any stock that has dropped by more than 10% in one day. So, here's where we stand with this stock. It has been used and abused, and today had a big push, and surprisingly, which is, like I said, I've already said this, but surprisingly, it had this big run up to almost 32 cents for a split of a second, and that was its high. Then it kept its range for most of the day, even ending in a 30-cent range. So I thought that was pretty positive considering. So obviously someone bought a huge portion of the day, and they did not get rid of it, at least most of it. And people just started buying back in, and this is where we're sitting right now. So it'll be very interesting to see tomorrow if it keeps its 30-cent range here. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to. So friends, 2 stocks that have taken a lot of damage, not in the best places financially. One making not enough money, one making no money. And this is just, and the reason I'm making the video about these guys is because these are 2 of the hottest traded stocks right now. Obviously, they're affordable. They're being pushed around greatly with short traders, but like I said, Mullen is in a very dangerous spot, and TRKA has just been tossed around quite a bit, and we really don't know which direction it's going to go at this point. So be careful with it. It is a little dangerous, but hoping for the best for this stock. Like I said, I really like that it held this 30% ground here today, but we'll see what tomorrow brings. If it keeps this 30% range and moves into a 40 and we see a 50, we could possibly see it ride up again to 70 or maybe even more. It's not unheard of. These things do occur and they do happen. It's the stock market. So friends, I'm gonna be quiet now. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you're doing. Do you even care about these 2 stocks? Are you done with them? Are you thinking I'm gonna get into them? Are you gonna let Mullen do a reverse split and then get into it? What do you think about the situations of these stocks and their futures? Friends, I will talk to you very soon. You all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye, everyone.